I like the way. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Hey everyone, welcome to Internet Box's first official podcast called
Boxcast.
We're your hosts. My name's Andre.
My name's Chase.
My name's Jason.
And we're with our special guest tonight.
My name's Stephanie.
And yeah, we're going to have some fun podcasting it out. You know, a little cast, a little pod.
Boxcasting it out.
Well, Lamau. All right. So, new meme this year. New best meme. Tai Chi Latte. Best meme 2K16.
I would like to take most credit for that.
All
for
of
saying it.
For saying it's
See,
the best
he
meme?
agrees.
No.
For creating
No, he's
it.
questioning. He's not agreeing.
I'm questioning.
Oh.
Are you saying it's... What credit are you taking? For popularizing it or creating it?
Creating.
Like, no.
Well,
he was
it's
just
just
the inspiration.
You literally just said
But-
the word
Which is
wrong.
literally how it happened.
Like, you just...
I mean,
you're
like-
like saying I tripped and fell where the Statue of Liberty exists now, before it was built, and then claimed responsibility for building it.
I mean...
I see where you're coming from, but you're completely
Or
wrong.
like, what if you just happened to pose in a way where that was the pose of the Statue of Liberty? That's what it's like.
But
But
if
no one saw that guy.
if he didn't say it, then it wouldn't exist.
That's not true because someone else, including myself, I had already, like, a week before I was saying it. He just finally inspired me. I was like, you know what? I've said this now before, and now someone else messed up and said it. I gotta put it into motion. Yo, Jason, make the meme.
And I did.
And then I post it.
And then it was on me.
And then fight me.
And then
IRL.
I said it in real life later
On
To who?
accident.
on accident.
Yeah, she
To
said
a
on
Starbucks
accident.
barista.
Yeah, we went-
Barista.
Eduardo.
We told
Barista. If you don't know who Eduardo is, you'll find out later.
we told Chase this story. We walked into Starbucks and she asked for a Tai Chi latte, and the barista was just sitting there like, "You mean chai?" And I was like, "Did you really
Yeah.
just call it a Tai Chi latte?"
I was like, yeah, what else am I talking about? I mean, I didn't think I said it wrong.
And then you realized, you're stupid.
You're just going through life, and then suddenly raisins.
Oh man, raisins are all right.
Raisins are pretty great.
No, raisins are all right.
Actually, they're much better than oatmeal cookies.
They're pretty grape.
No, they were pretty grape.
That's
Yeah.
also true.
And then you put them in oatmeal raisins cookies.
And oatmeal raisins.
Oatmeal
And
raisins.
they become raisins through
It's like,
oatmeal raisins.
There's raisins, and then there's oatmeal in the raisins, and then there's raisins in the oatmeal in the raisins, and those are oatmeal raisins.
It makes sense. It does.
It does.
Because oatmeal is a specific type of raisin.
I literally only listened to half of that, so I
Did you
have
say-
no idea what you
Did
said.
you say that oatmeal is a specific kind of raisin?
That was the point. Just
Yeah.
like raisin is a specific type of oatmeal.
I don't think that's true.
I think he's trying to save his butt.
No,
I-
I purposely said that to sound funny, and no one liked it.
Yeah,
I
no one
did.
I
likes
think I gave you a courtesy laugh because I wasn't really paying attention to what was happening.
Why am I even here?
There's 4 of us. We're having a conversation, and 2 of us aren't paying attention.
This is great.
I say us.
Wait,
It's 2
wait.
of you 2.
Good start.
Oh bother.
Oh, you Winnie the Pooh?
What?
Actually,
No, that's
it's
not
his
Winnie
dad.
the Pooh that says it. It's
He said
Eeyore.
It's,
No,
Yeah.
Winnie the Pooh says oh.
Oh, yeah,
pretty
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Winnie the Pooh.
I don't
No,
know.
Eeyore.
Eeyore's a nihilist who wants to die.
oh.
Yes.
No, but
just
he's the
like-
one who goes. Oh, he goes.
Oh, bother.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
I think he goes like, why
Why
bother,
bother?
actually, and
Yeah.
then Winnie the Win
Winnie
Win
the
Pooh.
Oh,
and then
bother.
goes, oh
The
bother.
poo-poo.
Oh, bother.
The poo poo ball.
You know what the most wonderful thing about Tigers
Nothing.
is?
Tigger's a wonderful
He's on
thing.
Ritalin?
No.
Because somehow he can bounce on his tail,
No.
and that
The
doesn't
tops
make
are
any
made
sense.
of rubber.
No,
The bottoms are
he-
made of spring.
He's
He's
the only one.
He's
The most wonderful thing
He's-
about Tigers is
he's
Tigger's
I'm
a
the only
wonderful
one.
thing.
he's
I'm the only one.
he's
I'm the only Tiger.
Chase, if you're gonna say something, say it.
He's
I'm just mocking Jason.
I'm
Mockingjay, son. Why would you do that?
I'm not a son.
Have you seen the new Hunger Games?
All right, so the part
yes.
1 was really bad, but part 2, it was a solid.
It was decent.
6 out of 10.
Less
It was a solid
bad.
decent.
Oh, yeah, it was a solid decent.
I haven't seen either of them. Are they worth watching?
So
The first one, like we just said, is
Was-
awful.
pretty
Okay,
terrible.
but-
But
like,
if you're watching
obviously-
both of them together, then it's fine. But the first one's so boring by itself because like nothing happens. in that portion of the book.
It was
really.
a waste of money to see it in theaters, and that's
Agreed.
exactly what I did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Went
me
and
too.
saw it in theaters or wasted money?
Both.
Both.
By seeing it in theaters.
Yes.
We saw it at midnight.
That was the worst decision.
Star Wars was
we made.
great.
Or, well, midnight.
It was.
But we're not going to get into it because it came out pretty recently.
That's fair enough.
It was basically like watching episode 7. Kind of it.
So,
Yeah.
in the Harry Potter 7th book, like the actual book itself,
So,
it had a really boring
7th movie or 8th movie?
7th movie.
All right.
It
So
had a really
first half.
boring introduction, and it was like really hard to get through.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it was still
Well, I
good,
mean,
and it really
You
like
could have
started
just
out-
bought the
So I never
not
read it.
hardback.
All right.
Wait, do you have a thing about hardbacks?
No, do you not understand what he just said?
It was really hard to get through.
Oh.
Mm.
Wow.
Should have just seen the stink eye stuff he just gave me. Wow.
So it was really hard to get through. It was because it was boring and slow, and it really needed some better pacing. However, once it got to like the midpoint, it started like getting
The
really
midpoint
good.
of the first
Oh,
half or
so
the midpoint
good.
of the book?
the book, like the first.
So
half's
that would be
over.
like that entire movie.
You know what my
Pretty much.
favorite
Yes.
part about this is?
What?
Jason's the closest person to the mic in terms of sitting, and he's the furthest one away in terms of face.
Yeah?
What does that mean? Oh, what?
Like
Wow.
you're sitting back further.
Yeah,
Everyone
you're
else
like
is
just
like,
leaning-
all lean back. You're like trying to avoid the mic. Like I don't want my voice to be heard.
All right.
No,
well,
I'm
my voice is being heard a little bit. Look. See, you can see the waveforms.
when you were leaning back, your voice was like way louder than Jason's is regularly.
I mean, even Steph's is louder than yours. Like, you
I'm-
can see the wavelength
All right,
right there.
I'm a quiet kind of guy.
You're also like just you're just chilling, but in a way where it's like you could be leaning forward a little bit more.
Dude, I'm just like I'm relaxed.
All right, you know,
I'm letting my creative juices flow freely.
You do
All right,
you.
that's gross. All right. So tonight we got a special treat for everyone. Everyone listening.
He's lying.
All 2 people.
He's lying. Don't listen to him.
Amy.
All 1.5 people, because there's probably someone who's gonna play it out of the nicety of their heart because they like probably me, but maybe Chase, and probably not. Jason's probably not gonna share it with anyone. They might be listening to it, but not really. You know how it works.
Out of
and
our,
then
like,
also and then
44
hi, Amy.
likes. on our- Oh, yeah, definitely. She'll watch it.
So you can't watch this.
That's
We
right.
got a special story we wrote, a classic. It's the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise.
Oh my god.
That laugh.
I'm kidding. It's a
You're kidding,
special
really?
little story we made, just for the audience, and it's officially written by the internet in a box. It was actually the 4 of us sitting here tonight, including Steph. That does include Steph, even though she's not a hardcore. She's not part of the host club.
But she did help us write this
Oh, I
story
appreciate
because
that.
she would be featuring telling it.
So we're gonna read this story out loud for you all to hear, and of course we're gonna post it onto Internet Box's Facebook page, and it's a good story. We hope you guys will enjoy it. It'll be a good story. All right.
We are gonna mess up. It's definitely.
It's gonna be
So
beautiful.
don't expect this to be great. Here we go.
Tai Chi Latte by Internet in a Box. Scene takes place. Coffee shop. He pulled me.
That was quick. Take 2.
It sounds weird. You were just
The end.
yay! That was
was
great.
great.
That was
right,
Oscar award-winning performance.
Tune in
right
next
there.
week for episode 2.
All right. Let's restart. I'm not gonna say the whole intro thing again. All right. I need to be ready for the voice I'm gonna make.
All right, here we go. I'm not gonna be ready.
He pulled.
If you laugh, we're all gonna laugh.
What sound are you trying to make right now?
I can't.
All right, take 3. Tai Chi Latte by Internet in a Box.
I'll do a different voice. He pulled me aside and told me,
Hey, yo.
You cannot order an ALMAO, Shane, you silly goose, I told him. Shane frowned and then squinted at the menu, deciding on his second choice.
Oh my G-string baby girl cakes. I was just making a Mimi. I wanted a creme brulee.
He said.
With extra creme.
He added. But he was too late. The dicks were already out of the whole bag. Already out. The whole bag. Yep, a bag of skinned dicks.
Oh man, look at all those skinned Richards.
Shane said.
They're dead. They're all dead. But why?
He added. Buy one, get one 50% off, said I, cheekily with my butt.
Tomorrow starts the day you die for that horrendous double-crossing remark you have brought to me, baby girl cakes.
Shane said.
I hope... I hope you know that I am part water, part H2O, if you will.
He added. Oh! I said loudly.
That's very acidic of you.
Shane said.
You need to be more like me, a basic female dog.
He added. I have thus decided. Bestow upon to me a Tai Chi latte, swift. And Shane here would like some dope creme brulee. Thanks, please, I told the barista Eduardo Dominogo do Van Pogo.
Alright, that'll be about 3:50.
Eduardo Dominogo do Van Pogo, the barista said, whispered in my flibby-flabby ear, giving it a seductive little nibble, and then used his pen to ultimately scribble. A bit too moist for my taste, but thank you, barista Eduardo do Dominogo do Van Pogo, though, I exclaimed.
Why don't you Why don't you leave her alone there, eh, bud?
Shane said.
Think you're going out for a rip there, bud?
He added.
I ripperoni some pepperoni occasionally.
Eduardo Dominogo do Van Pogo replied.
Hey, Tyrannica Bananica. We got some drinks we need to dankify.
Eduardo Dominogo do Van Pogo yelled.
Gotcha, bro, Lingo. I'll make them good so you'll sacrifice virgins to them.
She said as if she were about to make something super fly danky, yo. But everyone knew she couldn't because she was a failure.
Hey!
Said Tyrannica Bananica.
I heard that.
LMAO, my bad. Baby girl cake said. She then handed us our drinks. The drinks were notably subpar, although not totally unreasonable for the piece of poo-poo that is Tyrannic meh. Lol, I'm funny. Too many kung fu warriors in mine, which kind of sucked though.
Thanks, bro.
Shane said.
We're bouncing out of here.
He added, and thus forth we left. It was good meeting times.
Da end.
I hope you all enjoyed that.
That's
The
pretty
third
great.
time.
Yeah, I couldn't.
I don't know.
Like, I was trying to do like a.
Try and just do the voice. I want to know.
I don't even know.
Can you?
All right, just look at the first
I
line.
and
He pulled me aside and told me. That's the voice.
He
I was
told
doing.
me
I like-
aside.
I like your
told
choice.
me.
Is it baby girl
It
case
was
your
bold.
bronchitis?
she's been smoking for 50 years now.
And she's only 15.
Yep, that's,
Oh, wowzers.
That's how I
Trousers.
work, you know. So that was a good story. I hope you all enjoy.
How
Share
was
it with
the
your
thanks,
family.
bro?
print it out,
Dang,
post
bro,
it on
dang.
It was a
at
little
your
quiet.
local
It was a little
Starbucks.
quiet.
It was a little quiet.
Yeah,
I
post it
kinda
on
forgot how to do
every
it.
coffee shop you know. Put it up.
The script.
Yeah.
And the
and
link
then-
to us, too.
And then also find someone you know named Eduardo Dominogo do Van Pogo.
Tell them, hey.
We'll show you how to spell that later.
Yeah, we'll show you. Not on this because we can't do that. That's impossible.
We can read it out to you, but you don't want to hear that.
Ed War Do
Like bread. dough.
Dom in
No
go Van Po.
So you forgot,
Go.
You forgot the dough
You
in
forgot the
Dominogo.
second
Hey.
bread dough.
Dominogo.
Sometimes you only need one dough to make a
Eduardo Dominogo do Vampogo.
Eduardo Dominogo do Van Pogo?
I thought
See.
we said that.
Eduardo?
So
No.
if you look right
Van
there,
Pogo?
So if you look right where I don't care anymore because you hurt my feelings.
that's
Oh.
understandable. That's completely understandable.
What feelings were hurt?
All of them.
3 of them.
He only has 3.
You only have 3 feelings?
Yep.
That's why I said all of them.
You have 7 feelings?
4.
You have 4 feelings?
For what?
You have
For
feeling-
you.
Thanks.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I want you.
Shake it off. Shake it off. Are you trying to do the Christmas song?
I don't remember how it goes.
Dreaming of a white Christmas.
Hey,
Sorry,
Andre,
y'all had to listen to that.
Yes.
last Christmas, I gave you my heart.
Oh no! But the very next day, I kept it.
You gave it away.
You don't know that.
You gave it away like it was a donation to Goodwill.
All right. Well, just because I donate there doesn't mean anything.
You gave it away to get someone a job.
A whole
This
heart.
episode's sponsored by Goodwill.
But not
Goodwill
really.
gets people jobs.
Don't you know?
TM.
Thanks, bro.
TV. Thanks, bro.
TBC.
Do you need a job? Do you need to donate an old TV that no one wants?
Goodwill.
Goodwill.
Got you back.
Make you feel good and get rid of your junk and or get you a job depending on
Willingly.
your situation.
That's just how we roll.
I don't.
Goodwill.
Goodwill.
See, we can make advertisements.
So Mockingjay.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Do you
No.
mock some J's sometimes?
So
I only mock Jay.
I read the
so-
book, The Mockingjay,
Mm-hmm.
but I read it like 6 years ago.
That was like
Same.
more than 5.
Yeah, that's how math works.
But it was less than 6.5.
Only
I
by
don't
a
know.
quarter.
Exactly when I read it, so it could be more than
Times
6
two.
and a
All right.
half.
Well, then that means you lied.
Well, I didn't lie. I just wasn't
Nope,
specific.
you lied.
You lied.
Through omission.
Through omission?
Commission.
Commission?
Commission
Omission.
liar.
I lied about my commission?
You commission liar. You.
You omissioned your commission and then you lied
No,
about
you're
your
just
fr-
saying
fried.
you're just saying
bananas.
words that rhyme with each other.
Actually,
Technically,
omission and
they're-
commission are
it's just
very
Repetition
relatable.
and not rhyming.
That's, I mean,
Technically, it's both.
it's kind of both.
Okay.
It's rhyming in
both
a
right.
repetitive way.
So do you say
Yes.
like both without the L or both with an L?
So
So
There's
I
no
said
L,
both have
so
an
it's
L.
both.
but like both.
No, no
but
one
both.
says that.
I
Both. I mean, I don't
Both.
understand that.
both.
Why?
I'd rather both than both.
Both.
Than both.
Like
I mean.
both of those guys.
Like
Both.
Both of those guys.
There's no
which,
L.
Which
I'm
I know a lot of people that
which,
say
which
both.
guys?
That's
Which
weird.
guys? Both of those guys. Both.
No,
Which
both.
guy is both of those guys?
Both of those guys.
Both of those guys.
Hey,
SC4.
Hey, both of those guys over there are really hot. Memes.
What do you like? How do you feel about the like playing the game?
Yes.
Playing the game like while we're recording, like I got like a pretty fun multiplayer game on the computer called Star Wall.
So didn't you need like more controllers?
I need more
Specifically
controllers
too?
to play, so in future episodes we could play some games with those.
Thanks.
But they can't see what we're doing.
Bud.
Yeah, but we
Sorry.
could record it and have a video.
It'd be
Oh,
And then post it.
yeah,
And we can
I know
with the
what you're
video.
saying.
sync it up.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
right in there.
Just what you do when you sink the ships. You just get right in there with the water. Just shove it in the ship, and then shove the ship into the water.
It's an Inception type thing.
Well, what about a
One
submarine?
goes into the other. Into
I mean,
well, the water doesn't
well
go
then-
into the submarine.
It
Actually,
does.
Could.
wait, if
But
it's-
not
Do you know
until
how
like
submarines
yes,
work?
of course. The more water the
So
sinker
if a submarine
gets.
if a submarine is sinking, water's going to go into it.
but
what
not
is it
all of
sinking
it.
If it's submerging, then it's just going into the water. That is the terminology of brains.
Trains.
Submerge. Is it submerge?
It's like when you go into a lane, but then you somehow got under the lane when you're
like
driving.
like if it's an overpass.
Would that be a
Yeah.
Yeah, like
subterranean?
that. But actually, underneath the
Subterranean.
pavement, driving underneath the pavement,
Yeah, like
Upside
your
down.
flat Stanley, but also in the ground.
in a car.
underground.
Did you ever do the flat Stanley
Yes.
thing where you
Yes.
like mailed it to someone else?
Yes.
What? Apparently not.
You didn't?
I
Yeah,
have
we were supposed
what-
to mail him to different family members.
You know, I have a
across the country.
question. What is
Yeah.
Flat Stanley?
Oh, really?
Okay,
Yes.
so
Oh.
I
So
don't.
Flat
I know
Stanley
who
is a
Flat
chi-
Stanley is, but I have no idea what you're talking
Flat Stanley is a children's book
Oh.
where a kid had a huge poster board like above his bed,
It died.
and hold on,
She
and
died. It
in-
fell on him.
can you be quiet?
No.
about. I thought it
in
got
the
crushed
middle-
by a walk.
In the middle of the
Well,
night,
rock.
at some point while he was asleep, the big poster board fell on him and
Alright.
flattened him.
So he
that's
didn't
not a spoiler
die.
anymore.
So he didn't die. And
I
then
mean, you would die.
And then Flat Stanley, who could now fit in a envelope, mailed himself to places.
That's a dangerous game you guys
it's
It's a
did.
cheaper than
children's book.
airfare.
I'm not gonna lie, what I remember is not him mailing himself, but I remember him. One of the most clear images I have is actually the cover of one of them as he's. I don't know, maybe not the cover, but I remember him going through a door.
Oh,
I
he
remember
went
that.
under a door, I think.
Yeah,
at some point.
yeah.
That's
I
what.
think so.
Oh, that
Yeah,
was
I
the cover,
gotta
and his
say-
foot was still like in the door.
If
and he's
you
coming out, and I
flatten
remember
out
that.
a human, he'd be pretty long.
He'd be pretty dead.
Yeah, like in
So, just like
in
Stanley.
Willy Wonka.
Anyway, I never mailed.
So
He
he'd
never
be way
mailed
long.
one?
I never
It's like
mailed a
flat.
Stanley nor
I
a
know,
flat
remember that one
Stanley.
guy?
I
that-
know. So
yeah,
he
that-
grew like at least,
like way
like, 6
taller than
feet.
his father.
but not literally 6 feet, probably like 4 feet, and he didn't get much thinner. Like he just got from fat to skinny, pretty much.
Kind of, but in
No,
the new one
literally,
he was
that's what
pretty
happened.
tall.
Who?
In the new...
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Look,
When they
I
stretched
just
out
looked
the
up a
guy.
photo of this last night.
Oh, like the...
She did.
Yeah.
I can vouch.
No, yeah. So he pretty much went from fat to skinny. So imagine if he went from skinny to paper thin. You'd be pretty tall.
So, was that Augustus Gloop?
Yes.
No, it was Mike
Really?
TV.
Yeah, because he was
Oh,
shrunk
it
because
was
of the TV.
And
then they stretched him out. Yoink.
you got me there.
I did.
That's
He
right.
didn't get from
So
fat to
so what was the flat Stanley though mailing thing?
So,
Oh, yeah.
no,
Why would you
there's-
mail anyone a flat Stanley?
Because
because
you're
it's
supposed to.
elementary school and we don't
And-
do
Watson.
real things in elementary
Wait,
school.
were you supposed to send them to family members?
yeah, and my
I don't
teacher,
have family,
my
that's
teacher
why.
had this giant map up on the thing, and then
You
when
laugh,
we would
but
get
it's
them
true.
back, we'd put like little pins in the board where we got them from, and then at the end of whenever we were done with it, the teacher would be like, "Hey, look at all the places that Flat Stanley visited and stuff like that."
Did you go
So-
K through 12 in California or Arizona?
K through 8
Arizona,
Arizona,
more
and then
like.
9 through 12
Oh, that's
here.
weird. I wouldn't think that there'd be like
Schools.
similarities between California and Arizona in the like elementary school.
That's why I figured
we
there'd be
did
similarities
Flat
with
Stanley.
the whole
Yeah, you
country.
did.
Maybe
Flat
it's
Stanley.
like a universal thing. I think I got one from my cousin, and she lives in Massachusetts.
I don't think
Chesapeake.
I think it did.
So
I'm pretty sure it did.
the issue though with that would have been for me. I basically have like no family, you know. So I mean,
You
I
have,
would have,
like,
I would have only been able to like
Mail it to yourself.
maybe mail it to my cousins who live a little bit closer to San Diego. Basically, I basically live in San Diego, right by the Qualcomm Stadium, and like
Thanks, bro.
I don't even know where my other cousins live. I never have. I think at one point they lived in Utah City, Salt Lake City. That's the one. And then I have a great uncle somewhere in the Midwest that I've met,
What makes
and
him
that's
so great?
about it. Because he's pretty cool and he likes Rubios.
In the future, though, you'd have a lot of you'd have a lot of Flat Stanleys to send, though. If all of your family, like all your siblings and stuff, moved.
Which they probably will.
This podcast endorsed by Marco Rubio. Vote for him is a vote for Rubios in every home of America. I don't know if that was heard.
I think it looks like it was.
Probably louder than me.
Yeah, maybe.
Probably.
Ooh.
Wahoo.
Rubios.
Yos.
That was like a Yu-Gi-Oh kind of thing, but with Rubios, by the way. You know, Yu-Gi-Oh.
No political advice on the show should be construed as legal advice.
Or voting advice.
Well, I mean, like,
Or political advice.
We
Or
don't know what
advice
we're talking
in
about.
general.
all right. So this is what you should do. When we get to the polls, you know, you write
Not left.
McDonald, and then just leave and don't even put it in.
Set it there for the next person to see.
Just make sure that, like, you write the name of who you're voting on your hand so you don't forget while you're voting.
Yeah, you don't want to be distracted by the
Other voters.
Marco
And-
Rubios, because as soon as I see that, I'm already hungry.
And then you
Or
just
the
don't even want
McDonald
to vote.
Trump.
And you just
wanna
accidentally
eat.
leave the poll booth to get Rubio's.
So when you said McDonald the first time, I didn't even realize you were talking about McDonald Trump.
McDonald
Donald
Trump.
Wait, that was the joke. Yeah, that was,
Yeah,
I didn't
I didn't get
Oh
that
man, that's great.
until you said McDonald
Marco
Trump.
Rubio's and McDonald.
Remember the poll. Remember the poll. I don't know how many of you guys did it, but there was on the poll there was who are you gonna vote for? You know, Andre Marks, which won ultimately because I mean, who wouldn't vote for me? I'm a pretty great.
I mean, pretty much
you know, pretty great financial and politician, and
He's lying.
Financial
And-
politician.
Financial and politician.
That tells you how great he is right there, guys.
yep, and exactly, and then the next option was McDonald Trump, and then hilariously Clinton,
Oh my god.
and those were the only two good ones. But I mean, there were a lot of other ones,
Rubio's was on there.
like Randall Paul. Randall. Oh, that's a dumb name.
Is that really his name?
I don't know.
No, I think it is Rand. It's just Rand.
Just Rand.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Oh, I
It's
thought it
like
was
run,
Rand.
but like
Might be.
wrong.
But like Ron,
It's like
It's like
the difference between Ron and Rand is a little stem and a D. You know, at the end of the O, there's a stem to make it an A. All right,
What?
so
What?
I'm pretty sure Chase broke something.
All right, why are you messing with my?
so I
printer?
touched the pillow.
Why did you touch my?
Does
printer?
that inflate and deflate when you lay on it?
First of all, that's the printer making noise.
How do you not realize that?
Okay,
Because you
so,
were like
I mean,
leaning up on it.
I
On-
didn't know because I can't see anything, and I kind of believe
See where
her.
my elbow is? This is all I touched.
I know, and then never mind.
Why are you printing with your elbow on the pillow?
That's just how talented I am.
What was
That's
it?
too talented.
One time,
talented.
one time when it rained a whole
time.
hell of a lot at
Like
my
today.
elementary
Yeah,
school,
today.
like today, we had like wood chips for
I
our
have those
playground,
Me too.
and the wood
Oh.
chips in the playground were floating on the water.
That happens.
So the water was like 6 or 7 inches deep under the wood chips.
Oh my god.
Like a male 6 or 7 inches, or like a female 6 or 7 inches.
What does that mean?
What?
Because males always say it's like bigger.
Like
Like
female 6 or 7 inches, I guess.
Wait,
raindrops don't have
Yeah,
gender.
no, because if it's a male 6 or 7 inches,
Then it's actually like
That's
more
like-
like 3, 4, or 5.
and if it's a female 6 or 7
It's
inches,
like
it's
actually-
like 8.
All right.
Females
so, I mean, I was-
underestimate their sizes of things.
Okay, so it's
that
not
what
their
you're saying?
sizes. It's
Yes, it's their size.
also when talking about their size of feet sometimes.
Women's
that's
clothing
true.
size is so weird
And age.
and broken.
but opposite.
Oh, because sometimes it's small
so
for the extra large,
arbitrary.
and sometimes it's numbers.
Yes.
Wait, I don't know what we're talking about.
Is 00 like small?
Yeah,
What
it's
are we
like
talking
extra
about?
small.
Is it
Wait.
small? Is it like child
talking about
size or
women's
is it
sizes.
adult size?
Oh.
No,
for clothing.
they'll sell it in
That
adult
was more
size,
gauges,
but it's
I'm like,
a
oh,
lot of
my double zero is
stores
bigger.
either won't have it or will have very very little.
You know what the best size there is? Extra large tall.
Is that the size
That's
you wear?
your size, isn't it?
So that's the size of shirt that I want, but I never get because no place sells tall.
Yeah,
That shirt
Robbie
fits
knows.
you.
I feel.
Yeah, huh?
That shirt fits you.
So actually, this shirt doesn't. It's too short.
It looks like it fits you.
It
Yeah.
looks fine.
Literally, it's perfect.
Oh no, it's
So for
perfect
the people that
everywhere
can't
but down
see,
here.
Andre's shirt fits fine.
Yeah.
No, honestly,
It's
in
just
agree
every
with us.
sense, he's worn that shirt like every day for the past 3 years.
So that is.
Like straight up.
Consecutively.
I haven't
every
even
single
owned
day.
this shirt for 3 years.
however long you've had it, minus a couple days.
Like 2
Like a
years.
year and
right?
a half.
A year and a half.
So he's had it for
But
about.
no.
He's worn it at least 300 days.
For the viewers at home, my shirt's pretty sexy. It's got Justin Timberlake on it.
The only thing that's sexy about it is Justin Timberlake.
That's actually, I mean, that's true.
And that it fits really well.
It does
Yeah,
fit really well.
Both of those.
But not the length.
It totally
it's
fits really
Look,
well.
fine. How long do you want your
Dude, that
shirt
length is
covering
fine.
That
your
is
butt?
perfect.
That-
No, it's like right
that's,
at the.
That's fine.
thing.
That's where you want
It's
it.
fine.
Yeah.
No, it's not
Where do you
Just
want it?
below the
Because
belt.
look, if I lift,
Yeah.
Well, don't lift.
no, sometimes you want to put your hands up in the air like you just don't care.
Also, I just
Yeah, but
like
then if
long,
that's a
long
problem,
clothes in
then you
general.
do
So
have
I
to
do
clothes that
understand why they feel
Baggy,
better.
baggy is not good.
Baggy
But-
sucks.
A little length on the
Like, if you look at this, it's a little long. Because
Tall.
I just like how it's just comfortable.
Yeah.
I don't particularly care how it looks.
Because,
it's just comfortable.
like width isn't good.
yeah,
but
see, this
length.
is pretty...
Yeah, but sometimes you gotta be able to show off your belt.
Yeah. What if you're
Sometimes
wearing
That's
a
why you
wearing
tuck
one.
in your shirt if you're
Your
short.
shorts.
Okay, a tucked in
Your
t-shirt is
shorts.
dumb.
No,
tucked-in
it's not.
t-shirt.
No, it isn't. Tucked
Have
in
you ever
t-shirts look
seen
good.
one of those guys with, like,
Dude, I work
even
every day with
halfway
my shirt.
decent arms, and they wear, like, a tucked-in shirt and suspenders?
Alright, so I don't have
Mm.
halfway
That
decent
style.
Yeah.
arms.
That's
Wait, it's
That
That's
style...
prime.
Yeah,
Nah.
trust me, suspenders. I would so wear suspenders.
You would wear suspenders?
If I could, like, wear
Let's
one of those
suspend
tighter
it.
shirts.
Why
with,
did
like,
it get so warm?
Because there's 4 people
Because
in
you're sitting directly under the heater and the heater is on.
and that, too.
Ooh, let's switch. I'm cold.
I'm literally right under. Like I'm fine, nothing, and then heat.
Satan's butt crack.
The hot
Tastes.
wind from Satan's butt.
The heat of Satan's butt crack really can't be the bad part.
Yeah,
The back-
I gotta agree with you there.
Yeah?
Yeah, the smell.
You're assuming that Satan's butt crack smells bad.
It smells like brimstone donkey.
It's furry.
In general, butt cracks smell
He
bad.
has like lamb lips.
Now
or
when-
whatever, so
Now, when you get sweaty, they smell worse. The hotter it is,
the more
the
you
sweatier
sweat.
it's going to be.
What if Satan uses like Bath and Body Works?
What
like,
if he-
That
so
doesn't stop you from
every
sweating.
two times a day. He showers twice a day.
I'll probably still be bad.
What if he's like in one of those Gatorade commercials and he just sweats Gatorade?
Yeah. Then
So
it's-
Yeah, so then he'll smell sweet.
So when he sweats more, he smells like sugar.
Dude, no, it's going to be awful because then mosquitoes are going to attack me.
So there aren't
How- what
mosquitoes.
if there
No,
are
but
mosquitoes
mosquitoes aren't
in
going to
hell?
attack you. They're going to attack Satan's butt
Yeah,
crack.
no, but I'm there. You see, like, if
I'm
I'm
gonna attack
if I'm
everyone
living
in
in
that
a
general
house,
vicinity.
if I'm living in a house and a tornado is like, I don't like this house, I'm going to attack it, and then the tornado goes at it, I'm going to be affected.
What
But
does
are
that
you
have
are
to
you
do-
currently
what does
in
that have
That
to
Satan's
was
do-
butt
his
crack?
analogy with me creating the meme.
The only way that would happen is if you were in Satan's butt crack. If you're around him, then the mosquitoes aren't going to
Wait,
attack
I thought
you.
we were
No,
talking about
mosquitoes are
inside,
definitely.
no, in the butt crack. You know,
Oh,
giving it
like in there, like,
Like-
good whiff. So like it's clasping around your nose.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right, so
I
how
think
large were you imagining this butt crack? 'Cause I was thinking long big enough to like lay in.
yes,
Oh,
I
really?
was. Yes, I was. Well, actually, in my head, I was smaller. but that's basically.
So in my head, I was still my height, and he is probably like 7 foot or something. So
I was thinking it was like 45.
I was-
feet tall.
Basically, yeah, you could like
Just
you know,
lay
you
in
live
there.
in there, like you built a little
you
house
could literally
in there,
walk
and
in
then
his
the sweat,
butthole.
the sweat comes through, the Gatorade floods, you know, they come and hit you, and then the mosquito swarms come and attack you.
Those are some big mosquitoes if they're the size of Satan.
Could you even imagine
You know
that
what
though?
the worst part of hell is? Mosquitoes.
The mosquito is the size of like your entire arm.
An entire neighborhood just bracing themselves for the Gatorade flood, followed by the mosquito tornado
Exactly.
every day.
What if Gatorade was a natural occurrence? Like, there's Gatorade rain.
Hey, guess
Ooh,
what?
that'd be-
Just like
That'd be
sometimes there's
terrible.
acid rain.
Jason, sometimes when you really need help and you're Steve Irwin, you're gonna get some of that Gatorade.
That means something to me.
Okay,
Most
because
likely
that's
nothing.
not what killed him, by the way.
I'm aware. It just made me sad because I remembered he's dead.
I mean, like, he's been dead for a while. I don't
For, like,
know.
a
It
long
still
time.
affected.
It's been
it
at
still
least-
affects me.
a few days.
Alright, you
little.
couldn't have been more than 10 years old when he died.
Yeah, I totally watched the show all the time.
Me too.
Okay.
And I'm like
Didn't
2-3
we
years
all?
younger than you.
I know. I'm affected by things. I'm
I mean-
an emotional person.
How old are you?
Alec Baldwin died
Oh,
yesterday.
2 years.
Alec Really?
No.
No?
No.
I was like,
Oh
I
no.
actually, I like Alec Baldwin.
Eric Baldwin. Nate David. That
So I just have a question,
Yes.
Jay. Did you ever notice that?
Yeah, I noticed it.
Okay.
I thought about, like, taking it off.
But you didn't care enough.
Yeah.
Chiselle put
Put.
Put
Putty.
But what?
put
What?
glow sticks on the mic.
Giselle?
Chiselle.
Oh, I was gonna say, what the
Stupid.
heck?
However you want to pronounce it.
Preferably Che-Che.
Chiche.
Chiche Durac.
Obama.
That means monster, doesn't it?
Lava monster.
Lava monster.
What
Sorry.
does?
Chiche
Durac.
Durac.
Che the Rock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a lava
From
monster.
what?
In my twin language that I made without my twin.
Who's your twin?
Not
Me.
alive.
Oh!
Wow. Nice.
I totally forgot about that.
Wait, what?
But I still
you
I,
do that.
I still
Ah.
pulled off making twin language.
Che
So
the Rock?
Yeah, and that was
I'm
that
gonna
Lava
assume
Monster.
what happened, and I'm most likely right.
Yeah, Andre killed him on the way out.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Someone
took
was
a
dumb
knife.
enough. Yeah. Wow, you stole my name.
I'm
Out
sorry.
of my mouth.
I'm sorry.
Someone just
Dumb enough to give Andre a knife.
what?
Okay,
Okay.
so we're gonna
Probably
we're gonna-
not
we're
cut
gonna
that out.
We're gonna cut all that out.
But we probably aren't, to be honest.
Alright, we're gonna cut. Well, since I get to decide, we're gonna cut that.
I mean, he does get to decide because
But are
he's
you-
also having the audio.
All
But
of
we're
this
not gonna
may
cut
also
this.
be cut.
We're gonna talk about. We're
Oh.
gonna talk about cutting it.
Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna cut it,
We're gonna cut it.
but we're not gonna tell anyone what we cut.
No,
So
yeah,
you'll
definitely.
always live in mystery.
All right.
There was a good 5 minutes where we just like had
cutting
some
the
laughs.
cheese.
So we didn't.
Yes?
It was cut.
We had some good laughs. So
Samoans.
I would like to point out that my favorite Girl Scout cookies are Samoas,
I thought
and
they
you just
were...
brought the whole thing. And
And trefois.
Trefois?
Trefois.
favorite
Trefoils.
Yankee Candle.
The one I have right now is my favorite, but I don't remember what it's called. Something... Do you know what the candle I have right now is called?
Nope.
It doesn't matter.
It's yellow. It has flowers on it. Flowers in the sun. That's what it's called.
Second favorite one.
We should
Rose
hire a
petal.
production
You like
assistant.
full sense.
We have us have him bring us like water and pizza.
We'll have
Do
our
you
special
only get
guest
the
every
medium
time. Every
size?
time we have a special guest, have the
Because they're
special guest
cheaper?
bring stuff.
Or just
They
because
get
you
the
don't like
honor of being
having
with us.
sent that long.
The one I have right now is ideal because it's $25, and the one that's like considerably smaller than that's $20.
Say price wasn't an issue.
Then I
Would
would
you
like the
always
biggest
get
one.
the biggest
Mhm.
one? Just out of curiosity.
I don't get tired of scents super easily.
I do. Not actually. I lied.
I get tired of smelling poop.
I think everyone does. I gotta point that out.
Not dogs.
So good.
No, dogs don't get tired of eating poop. I'm sure
Yeah,
they get tired
no.
of smelling it.
Dogs are gross.
Dogs are.
Alright,
There
good,
was
you didn't
a
say
dog
it
in
much like your dog in here. Don't want to offend your dog, Jason.
I do that.
I was just wondering if he's still in here because I was going to tell him to his face.
So, Jason, what did I say that you were going to respond to? I already don't remember.
It's 9 o'clock.
I don't
On a
know.
Sunday, regular crowd shuffles in.
Anna,
He was sad, he was sweet, and he
morning.
knew it complete if I were a younger man's clothes. So I skipped a lot for that, but la da 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 da.
Please get off me. Thank you.
Piano?
Play us a song. You're the acoustic man.
You're the Spider-Man.
Acoustic man.
It's sling,
A cutie
sling
man.
Me,
Sling me a web.
You're the Spider-Man.
Yeah,
A cute stick man.
a cute stick.
So spoilers.
Oh, I feel spoiled.
Wow.
Who,
Scissors.
that girl dies at the end of the Amazing Spider-Man, right?
I don't
Yeah,
remember.
the second
Correct.
amazing Spider-Man, Spider-Man,
Yeah.
Spider.
Are they making
Sanic.
more
Spoderman.
Spider-Man? Spoodermans?
With
know
a new
Oh,
actor.
Oh, it's talking about Spider-Man.
Wait, they're getting a new one from...
No, oh yeah, a new Spider-Man for
Without Andrew Garfield, yeah.
It's also going to be a different. So first of all, they're stopping that Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man, completely.
Yeah.
And they bring back Toby?
No,
No.
Second
you're
of all,
wrong. Tobey Maguire's
I
great.
believe the actor for the new Spider-Man is either 16 or 17.
But he's of age of the actual comics.
Yeah, and they're stopping Amazing Spider-Man because now not Sony. Yeah,
Whoever-
Sony owns Spider-Man.
Oh, and they let him be in the Avengers.
They gave Marvel permission to use Spider-Man.
Spoderman.
Ooh, that's going to be fun.
Yeah.
I know. It's going to be great. You ready?
So yeah, there's gonna be a new actor.
What's the next one coming out?
So Captain
Civil
America,
War?
Captain America, Civil War.
Wars.
We'll
I'm
have
excited.
Spider-Man. And speaking of Spider-Man, everyone listening, all 1.5 of you, there's you can find out which meme are you, and possibly you might be Spider-Man. If you go to BuzzFeed, go to Internet in a Box on BuzzFeed. When you just click on, if you like fruit. I'm just kidding. That's a different quiz, but which meme are you? You might even be a Tai Chi Latte.
Also, go on our Facebook page, Internet in a Box.
Same.
You
It
can also
should be
find it
on
there.
the top.
Actually, it's probably a lot easier to just find the quiz.
I would suggest
there.
finding it there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you can search through BuzzFeed for.
You can
Internet
also
Box.
find all of us there. You shouldn't do that.
What
Also
are you talking
coming-
about? They can't find us through that.
Coming next week, Internet in a Box merch.
There we go.
We're making t-shirts.
Oh, yeah.
And heads up, I'm doing all the painting for them. So if you look at the profile picture and the cover photo on the Facebook page, that's my handiwork. It's beautiful.
Basically, the second Van Gogh.
Pogo.
God,
get it right.
Logo.
Yeah, it's very very Pogos. Stephanie.
Definitely.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
been about 40 minutes.
Yeah.
How long do we want this to go?
I think that's about good.
If
That's
you're
good,
still
that's
here, you get an award for listening to
You
us.
get to
for
have
this
one
long.
of the Samoas we're eating right now.
And we're gonna sing the podcast away in. We're gonna sing a
We're
rendition. We're gonna sing a rendition.
Oh my God.
Stop.
We're gonna sing a rendition
Don't
of
do it.
"Living on a Prayer" by Bon Jovi.
I'll start
Okay.
it right here. We're halfway there.
Oh.
Living on a prayer.
Take my
So
that's all I
hand
wanted to say.
and
We'll make it, I swear.
Oh,
Living on a prayer.
Living
Adios,
on a prayer.
contaminants.
Adios.